If you've been thinking about getting Maschine Plus, you've probably been eyeing that price drop, but then again, you could probably pick up a used MK3 for like 350 bucks, so what's stopping you? Yes, the Maschine Plus is a Maschine MK3 on steroids. On the outside, like, it's a beautiful looking machine. It has a nice metal faceplate. It just looks and feels like such a quality instrument. You know, if I'm Dallas Queen, why am I saying that you should get the MK3, which has been out for a while, and it's actually just a controller, not a standalone device like the Maschine Plus? The reason is because the computer inside the Maschine Plus is just so slow compared to what you get in a computer today that you're just gonna feel there like you're just waiting and waiting for everything. The processor inside it is very old, and why did they do this? Why did they release this item with a processor that was already out of date? When the Maschine Plus was announced, I really had hopes for it. Like, I was so hype about the Maschine Plus. I was super hype. It even took me a minute to get my hands on one, and I was ready for it. Like, I knew what I was doing. I knew how to use my Maschine MK3. But from day one, dealing with the crashes, with noise issues when sampling, a bunch of artifacts, like, the amount of plugins that you could load was like an issue from the start, and that was because it's not as powerful as a computer. Like, the expectations are high. If you're selling a product that's supposed to compete with a computer, the expectations are really high. Get yourself a controller if you're thinking about getting one. If you can get a cheap one, I mean, go for it, but don't have too many high expectations of loving it and not being frustrated with it. That's kind of all I have to say with that. Brought to you by DistroKid. For those wanting to go that extra mile with their next release, DistroKid gives you a few paid options. From getting your music into Beatport, to getting notified and paid if your music is ever used in any YouTube videos, add-on features might be something to consider for your next release. Want to make sure your music is never deleted? Click the Leave a Legacy option, and if you're thinking of signing up, use the code below and save 7%.